So this is a video showing a subwoofer replacement for the Logitech z623 computer speakers. I'm sure that this would work on any of the similar models as well, but there was very little information online about what impedance the sub is and all of that stuff. It's 8 ohm. It measures at around 6.7, 6.9-ish. I'm not even holding those, they're just kind of sitting there, but anyways, it's an 8 ohm sub. The surround tore away to where the sub still works and plays, and I could probably fix this, but since it doesn't have back pressure from it just leaking through here, it unloads and goes crazy, and you can hear it bottoming out and making clacking noises. So anyways, the whole system still works, and you know, it's not like it's super cheap, so it would suck to just throw it away. So anyways, I had this laying around, so I tried it, but it's a 4 ohm. This was before I actually tested that one. It actually sounded good. This is from an old what was it, Vizio soundbar set. This is the subwoofer out of that. Anyways, it sounded good, but you're only able to turn up the bass knob here to like halfway, and the amp would start cutting out for the sub. Now, with this speaker set and with the sub that came in it, I've never been able to turn it up all the way, and I've never been able to turn the bass knob up all the way. It would bottom the sub out because it's not that high a quality. Now, the replacement sub that I got, and I just slapped it in there. So for not too bad of a price, you can get a decent quality, 60 bucks. This is a 6.5 inch. I would have done a 8 inch so that I could cut the hole a little bit bigger, because this is like a stupid size, like 7.25 inch. It's like an oddball size. But since this box is so small, I decided to go with the 6.5. No one's gonna see it, it's under my desk, but I just went ahead and put some weather stripping behind it to seal it pretty good, and then put some screws just around the outside and a couple in the holes, but to hold it in place. And it works good enough. You know, it's like I said, no one's gonna see it, so it doesn't really matter if it's pretty. I could have put a new piece of wood across the front of here, but I wasn't too worried about it. Anyways, so this is the sub, and it's the dual 4 ohm version, so that you can, when I soldered the 2 wires from the 2 voice coils to wire it into serial to get it to 8 ohms, because it's dual 4, I tested it with this and it tested out to 6.7. So basically the same that one was, which is good. Anyways, so let's go ahead and try this out, because I just got it all set up. Let's go full screen with this. And again, let's see where the volume is on this. The volume is up. The volume on both of those is all the way up as high as they'll go. Like I said, I've never been able to do that with the stock sub. So here, let's check it out. I don't care if I fail. So there you have it, the 6.5 inch version of this. Again, it doesn't quite fit the hole perfectly, and I couldn't put this, when I put this one in to test it, when I put it in, I was able to put this around it, because this is also a 6.5 inch, but it's like smaller. Frame right here is really thin, so I was actually able to put this directly around that and have this cover on it, covering it up, and it actually looked and sounded pretty good and everything. But like I said, you could only turn the bass like halfway up and it would start cutting out, because it's a 4 ohm sub. So I didn't want to blow the entire amp by running it at too low of a ohm load. So that's why I went ahead, you know, for this, pretty cheap, slapped that in there, and I'm pretty impressed with how it sounds, especially considering that I'm able to have it turned all the way up, and it is just slapping.
I don't care if I